by beginning with where we're at. I mean, that's where we're at. We can't start where we are hoping to be. We can hold that vision, but we are where we're at. A story. In 1984, I was a widow. I had 9 children under the age of, I think, 18, 19. I had just moved to another city. And needless to say, financially, we were struggling on Social Security benefits. So when I heard of a little workshop, a day-long workshop being held in a church not too far from my new home about finances and how you can improve, I decided to try this workshop on, which I had never taken a class outside of my religious tradition. I had learned my religious tradition very well. So I went to this workshop. One of the things they had me do is take a piece of paper and on one side, write, what would abundance look like to you in your life? Wrote it down. Now flip the paper over and write, why don't you have it? I did. This was a totally new group, totally new way of thinking of things. And so I have to look right. I have to be correct. I have to look good. White women. So when they ask for anyone who wants to share, I figure that my answer of why I didn't have it was absolutely spot on. And so I would be safe in raising my hand, which I did. Why don't you have it? Well, I'm in a patriarchal system. God's in charge. So I didn't have it because God had not said it was time. He had given me a financial lack situation, and my job was just to live it well until he decided to shift it in some fashion. I was pleased with myself. I would have been patted on the back and said, yes, you're so good. You're doing it so well. But no, not in this group. Someone off to the side, a male, laughed and said, what God are you talking about? Somebody presenting lady laughed out loud at me. And here I sat. Now, I could have been really angry and really hammered down on my correctness. Fortunately, I can move into curiosity pretty quickly. And I went, whoa, what do they mean? And that's where I first learned about affirmations, that I can participate in my life. Open the door to a whole new, expansive world, of course. Now, here I am at this stage and calling together those who are all aligned to a cultural, creative environment, value-based environment, similar to the grassroots Women's Congress values 2012. And as I'm sharing this with someone in my world that I value, he says some stuff that I'm going like, what? Now I can either go into lockdown, I'm right, or I can go like, wow, go into curiosity. Basically, she was saying when the white women and men come together into their correct place, into letting go of their privilege, that in the global context, there is already the pieces for that culture in place. And everything can flow and fall together easily. So you're white, you've done your work. Some in our white communities have not. All the hard inner work has not been done in all communities, all ethnicities either. But what is it we need to, again, drop off more to allow the coming together among all of the diverse colors, the rainbow tribe to come together? So, our invitation. Thank you. Blessings.